You've been trying to find you a mate, but every time you try to go on a date, you run into a problem. Cause everybody that you're looking at ain't talking Spider-Man or Boba Fett. You got nothing in common. Cause you're a loner and you know it. Yes, you do now. Answer questions, don't you blow it. Meet your new spouse. Yeah, you're a loner.
Welcome you guys to Love Nerd Game Show. I love the claps, yay. So happy to have you guys. Welcome to Love Nerds Game Show here where we pick together some lovely nerds who are just trying to have fun, you guys. What's going to happen, you're going to get introduced to a bachelor or bachelorette for the evening, and we're going to go and have them meet some lovely contestants, and they're going to get to choose who's going to be their true love nerd. I'm so excited for this. I mean, you guys, love is not in the air. Pumpkin spice lattes are in the air. And I don't know how I feel like about that. I'm really getting tired of pumpkin spice. And I thought about like some alternatives. I'm not saying we shouldn't love pumpkins as much. I'm just saying there are other gourds. We should look at zucchini spice things maybe, or some butternut squash. I'm just saying we've overkilled the pumpkin squash or the pumpkins altogether. I've seen them in donuts. I see them in cereal now. I saw pumpkin marshmallows. But what we're going to do today is just get you guys ready to meet our bachelorette and our bachelors. So first we're going to introduce you to our contestants. We're going to have Derek Marshall, Tim Millard, and Eric. They're going to be our contestants today, and they will be meeting our lovely bachelorette, Pam. And Pam Hawley is a lovely person, so we're going to go to her video first and check her out.
My name is Pamela. I'm from Silicon Valley, and I love all things geek in Silicon Valley out here. A little bit about myself. I invested in crypto early on and investments in different developing nations because I love like investing in new parts of the world. I got one of the first Toyota Priuses when like hybrid vehicles weren't that like cool. So I love things like that and just kind of being early and being a geek and being a nerd in that way. Now, here's some other fun ways that I'm kind of a geek too. So, of course, any kind of good geek would have The Economist, have Barron's. I know, look at that serious guy. Then you also have to have like the business section. I like reading about finance. I know that's crazy. Wall Street Journal. You learn a lot from that as well too. So, and of course, yay, the sports page, 49ers. Yeah, go 49ers. So I would just say I love to read. I'm a total geek. I love to read. I do not have a TV. I've never had a TV. That doesn't mean I don't watch TV. I watch it with other people, but I don't watch it every day. Maybe once a week, something like that. Like maybe at my parents, I'll watch an old movie or something like that. Now, a little bit about me. I run Universal Giving. I help people donate and volunteer all over the world through Universal Giving. I love to give and volunteer. I volunteered in like the earthquake crisis in El Salvador and working with the victims of Pol Pot's regime in Cambodia, HIV in Uganda, all over. And so that's what Universal Giving does. It helps people donate and volunteer anywhere they want in the world. So that's what I do. I have a lot of joy, a lot of fun in life, even though I know I'm reading things like The Economist. Who doesn't want to read about jihadis, right? So at any rate, a lot of light reading, but I am a light person, and I look forward to the show, and I hope this gives you a little bit of background on me. Thanks so much. Bye.
So all I heard was that Pamela is awesome. So first out, let me say that if none of the guys want to date you, that I would love for you to be my life coach and mentor for the rest of my life. I too was an early adopter of cryptocurrency, so I knew I loved you at that very moment. I have non-fungible tokens.
Wow, amazing. That is so great. Well, I look forward to it. We can stay in touch. How fun.
Yes.
Yay.
So let's get started. Pamela, are you ready to talk to your contestants? And let's go through a little tit for tat of questions and get you a Love Nerd connection.
Yay, I love Hi, everyone. I'm excited to talk to all you guys because I know I'm like in a crowd of like positive nerds, so I couldn't feel more at home. So yay. And love all your outfits too. Everyone wears it well. It's so cool. So I'm like so happy and I'm excited to meet all of you because I feel at home because everyone's a geek. So yay. Thank you, Nerd, and thank you, Nerdlanta. Okay, here's my first question. So we were part of a ragtag group of heroes like the Suicide Squad, Fox Force 5, or Ocean's 11, what would your specialty be and how would we use it in our heist? Tim, you start off.
My specialty would be persuasion. And the way that I would use that in our heist is if someone got in our way or like, oh, what are you supposed to be doing here? I could just off the top of my head, just talk us out of the situation so we could move on to our objective.
Wow, that's great. So you're
That
like
was
a
a great
nerd
answer.
with like business language, objective. I like that. I like that you're like, you're saying you're a good communicator. So you're a nerd and a communicator, which we don't always find. Cool. Wolf?
I would have to say stealth. Stealth would be the easiest way to keep the heat off of us, keep us safer. And in addition to that, we'd be gone before they even knew we were there.
Ooh. So we use stealth because maybe we have like disappearing powers.
Right. No comment.
I like that. You're futuristic. That's cool. Okay, Derek, what do you say?
I don't know if it's a power, but I would just want to make a bunch of friends beforehand, so they really just let us in wherever we need to go. So I don't know. I guess the power of friendship is that? No, wait. There has to be a better. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. We're just gonna know a lot of people so that they let us into wherever we need to be.
Why not? You just point POF, like be friends with people. I think that's so great. Where you do that, like be friends with people. I love that. I think that's so cool. That is the power. So power of friends, POF. I'm going to think about that with you.
POF.
Cool. Yeah, that's
That's
your power, POF. Those are great answers. Okay, here's the next one. Ready? Okay. And I like to mix things up because I think nerds should stay on their toes. So I'm not going to go in another order. According to Yoda, the path of the dark side is fear, but I think that's debatable. Okay, Wolf, what you think?
Honestly, yes, fear, but sadness, anger. That is one of the quickest ways because a lot of people will act out of anger and they won't think.
Ah, okay, good. That's good. And so how do you resolve that? How do you not have that anger?
Just take a deep breath and focus on what's going on around you and try to move forward that way.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
I love that stillness mantra, Wolf. Good job.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, Tim, what do you say?
I say it's ignorance.
You want to expand on that?
Yeah, because with ignorance, with not knowing that there's more than one side to an argument or to a story, ignorance can lead to even bigger things like bias and anger and everything like that. So I figure just nip it in the bud, because like the old saying goes, knowledge is power. Now I know, and knowing is half the battle.
That's true for any nerd. That is so true for any nerd. I love that. Now you've got Kip, right? Knowledge is power. So
Yeah.
Derek, you got POF, and Tim, you've got Kip. So Wolf will figure out something for you in the future. But that is great. Okay, dokie, Derek, you're up.
So are we trying to be on the dark side or against the dark side? Because I like
he's
the
saying, So I like Yoda a lot. I actually do a Yoda impression someday in Halloween. I want to be Yoda because I actually do a Yoda voice, and I like Yoda, and I think he's very wise. I think people underestimate him sometimes because he doesn't look that hot, and I actually really think he's beautiful. So let's look at it from the perspective, Derek.
You look
that, like,
with
he's
your
a positive
eyes, so
being.
you're easily fooled.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang, I'm so
Mm.
glad to have Yoda. Wait, can you do the Yoda? May the force be with you. Where's
May
that
the
one?
force be with you.
That's not Yoda. That's not Yoda.
I'm working. Look, I'm working on it.
I do appreciate Yoda impersonator. Okay. So Derek, what I would say is that, what Yoda is saying is the path to the dark side is fear. So what you can look at it any way you want. What's the path to the positive side? What would Yoda say is the path to the positive side?
Oh, what? Oh, the path to the positive side is just straight up positivity. I think the dark side's definitely based on spite and anger and, ignorance. So just the inverse of any of those is gonna get you to the light side. Wait, yes. But
Great.
again, yeah, no, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, here we go. Yes, yeah.
Sounds
I'm gonna
great.
go
I'm
with
all about light. I like light. Okay, cool. We're going on to our next question. So if you were a super villain, what would your gimmick be? A super villain. Okay, Derek, we're going to start with you. We're going to mix it up.
I would want to be like one of those fun cartoony villains. So mine would be I would like tie a lot of shoelaces together. I'd be like like a middle school bully. That would be my gimmick. You know what I mean? I'd be putting out a lot of marbles when people walk by. I'd be knocking notebooks out of hands. Like something fun.
Okay, cool. I like the cartoon side. I think that's fun. You could like make your body go elastic and like expand out and wrap yourself around people. Like if they were mean to you, could like wrap your whole Elasta body around them and like say that you were giving them an Elasta hug and that they and that you wouldn't stop hugging them until they started being loving because you were giving them love. You could be like a superhero Elasta body.
I like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, Elasta body.
Maybe you don't want to be that. Okay, Wolf, how about you?
Honestly, it would have to be something relatively close to telepathy. Along the lines of, "Oh, you say I'm not going to do this? Here, hold my beer." Literally.
Wow. Okay, so like a mental power. That's cool.
Right.
Okay, Tim, what do you say?
For a supervillain power, I would go with inconvenience. It's just enough to, aggravate someone, but it's not like, because I don't want to be like super evil. So it's not like super evil, like I've just blown up the world, but it could be something like, where are my car keys? I thought I put them here. Actually, I put them over there.
That's diabolical.
Inconvenience strikes again. Or
That's
like, making the bus run like, 5 minutes behind schedule. So you're, at the, like, in San Francisco, be like at the BART station. Here in Atlanta, be at the MARTA station. Like, where's the bus? Oh, there it is. Yes, it's 2 minutes late.
That's so hot.
funny.
That's so diabolical.
That's funny, Tim. And you know what you could do too? You can make the bus go like 2 miles an hour. Wouldn't that be funny? So that people who are walking, they're walking faster than the bus. That would be hilarious. Like a bus that's like slower than walkers. In fact, I walk. Yeah, I walk everywhere in the city because I figured out by the time I changed buses, I would get to work in downtown Fidei like 7 minutes earlier if I took the bus. Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't care about getting to work 7 minutes earlier. So now I just walk up and down the hills. So anyways, I'm not a fan of slow buses. You could really wreak some havoc with slow buses. That's for sure. Cool. Okay, on to the next one. If I had the Mind Stone from the Marvel Universe, what would I see if I looked in your head right now, Wolf?
Oh, Lord. You would see a lot of wishes for time travel.
Oh, nice. You want to be in another universe. What universe do you want to be in?
Honestly, any of them. It'd be fun to see any and all.
Yeah.
Just go everywhere, see everything.
Future or past?
Honestly, both. It doesn't really matter. You'd get to relive some experiences and you'd get to live some new ones. So either way, you win.
Okay, cool. I love that. That's a great nerd, constantly learning about different time periods. That's cool. Derek, what do you say?
Oh, it'd probably be super simple. Like if you looked in my head, I'd probably be thinking about dinner, you know. So I guess you would use a mind stone and be like, you know, a delicious steak, maybe a Philly cheesesteak, maybe some fries with a little bit of vinegar on them. I don't know how crazy I'm gonna get. It is late, so I can't eat all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go with delicious dinner. Yeah.
I love it. And that, you know what's so great about that, Derek? You're being in the present moment. That's great. So being in the present moment, that's cool. Hey, Tim, what do you say?
In my head, you would probably find classic video game cheat codes, but you would also find a lot of the stories that I used to cover in my previous career when I worked in journalism.
Oh, wow. What kind of journalism did you do? What kind of topics?
Well, I worked in radio and television as a reporter, a news anchor, a producer, like a behind the scenes person. So basically, I covered pretty much whatever news I could cover, but my specialty was finding like those weird, quirky stories that make you go, "Oh, really? Huh? Ain't that something?"
Oh,
Cool. That's great. That's a great way to learn and educate people. Have fun, and you get paid to learn.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Getting paid to learn. Okay, here's my I don't know about this question, but we're gonna go for it. Okay. Last year, Netflix's original show, The Tiger King, took the nation by storm. If you were going to lose your absolute mind, not your mind, but your absolute mind, and try to kill someone over an exotic animal, what exotic animal would you choose? Wow. Okay, Tim.
I would probably I'd probably do it over a desert cat.
Desert cat. Why a desert cat?
Well, because they're pretty rare. People don't really get a lot of photographs of them because they're sand colored, so they really hide. But also because, you know, they're on the outside, they're really cute, but they can also be kind of vicious. So it's kind of like a, you know, the cover doesn't match the book kind of thing. And plus, no one would expect it. They think, oh, elephant.
So smart. Yeah, they're going to say like giraffe, right? Who would say that? That's really cool. Okay, great. Wolf, what do you think?
I'm gonna say lemurs.
Lemur?
I know that's a unique one, but if you've ever been in a cage with one, you'd understand. They're wild. They're fun.
What do I need to understand?
Oh, they are just fun and loving. And if there's an animal that needs protecting, especially ones that are dying out, it would be the lemurs.
Mm-hmm. And can I like pet them? Would they bite me? Can they be tamed?
They can be tamed. They're very loving. A lot of people actually can have them as pets in other countries, not here, but
that's good to know.
They're fun.
Yeah, so if someone's not that nice to you and you need to get rid of them, like this question says, then it better replace it with like a nice, warm, kind lemur.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, Derek, you're up.
Oh, I'm gonna be so basic, and I'm gonna go elephant. I feel like, yeah, if there was an exotic animal where you're like, we got to get that person away from them, it's got to be elephants. They're always getting their tusks taken off, and people are always making them play soccer on video. I don't know. They should just be able to hang out and not have to be around a bunch of clowns or balance a ball. You know, I'm gonna go elephant for sure.
I love that because, you know, it's about conservation, right? And that those kind of things should not be happening, you know, when they're hunted down. That just breaks my heart. Already, like, animal lives are already like, it's already just kind of cruel how our system works about animals having to eat each other and all of that. So then when you've got like human predators, yuck, right? Like, and who would value like an elephant tusk? Like, why would you value a tusk over the elephant's life? I don't get that. No. No way.
Ivory is fine, not great. You know, not enough,
right.
Not better than the elephant.
Exactly. That is so cool, you guys. Okay, now is a free bonus round. Yay. Tell me something fast round. What do you want to tell me that you did not get to tell me tonight? Tim.
I would tell you that my parents named me after a one-hit wonder song from the 1970s.
That's great. That's great. Whoa.
I am an avid lover of the history of the Titanic, and I've been studying it since I was 8 years old.
Wow. Isn't that
Oh, wow.
fascinating? Like lots of conspiracy theories and stuff like that, right?
And even the scientific facts that have come to light since the sinking and its discovery in the 1980s.
Oh.
Wow. That is so cool. It's kind of like the JFK thing. I don't believe those stories out there at all. That is there's so much truth that got stuffed away that at least with the internet now we couldn't have that happen. So cool that you study that history and you bring it alive. That's awesome. Okay, Derek.
It's a little nerdy. But I used to play Magic the Gathering competitively, and I was like regionally ranked a few years ago. And not enough people play Magic the Gathering. I don't know why. I mean, a lot of people play it, but not enough people. So this is my PSA. Go get you some Magic cards right now.
Wow. That is so cool, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And just so grateful to meet you all. And thank you for sharing with me about your nerdiness. I really enjoyed it.
You're welcome.
All right, everybody, we're about to take a break. We're going to give Pamela a little time to choose her bachelor, the contestant that she likes. And so we're going to take a little quick break. Welcome back to Love Nerds. We have Pamela Hawley. Such a pleasure to hear all about you and listen to you go through your rounds with the contestants. Pamela, have you made a decision?
I have made the decision. I want to thank all of them, Tiffany, because they're all really smart, engaged guys. I like what's going on in their mind. I'm going to choose Derek. And I'm going to go choose Derek because he's joyful.
You can remove your mask, Derek, so the people can see you.
You even have glasses. That's so great. Yay. Cool.
Yay.
I like Derek's joy, and I like that he's in the present moment. So I hope you have a good steak tonight, Derek.
I'm so excited to pair these love nerds together. Presence is the most beautiful gift that we have, you guys.
Oh, hey.
And I just want to thank all of our contestants that were here tonight. Tim, Wolf, I hope you guys come back again. You might not have made a love nerd match tonight, but you made friendships with me.
Aw.
With everyone.
Always a pleasure, Pamela. You are one of my favorite contestants thus far. So well-rounded, and always a pleasure to see you, Derek. And I hope to see you guys again on another episode of Love Nerds.